Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video we're gonna take a look at how we can actually run a program in GW Basic. So before running a program, there is a procedure that is known as debugging. We can define it as the process in which we find and remove our errors from our program is called debugging. So in this process we find errors and we kind of change the code and remove those errors so our program can perform more effectively. So there are basically three types of errors in a program. The first one is the logical error. Now, what is a logical error? Logical error is kind of due to the improper use of the formula or the incorrect formula or wrong use of the symbols. For example, we have several formulas. We can take example of the formula for speed, which is distance divided by time. So if I mistakenly type distance divided by or distance multiplied by time, then there is a logical error. But the main disadvantage of logical error is that the computer will not recognize a logical error. It won't tell you that you have made a logical error. So because the only job of the computer is to process the data, and till you provide it instructions which it can execute, it will execute them even if you have provided the incorrect procedure of processing. So basically the logical error is this kind of an error which occurs due to the incorrect or improper use of the formula or the syntax. So the second error is the syntax error. The syntax error occurs due to the incorrect use of the syntax, and this is probably the wrong use of the programming language. For example, if we use wrong words for wrong commands, for example, if we are supposed to type the save command and we just kind of make a mistake in the spellings of the save command, then that is a syntax error, and syntax errors can be recognized by a computer, and the computer won't process it, and it will tell you that you have made a syntax error. The third type of errors is the execution error. What is an execution error? Now, this execution error thing is mainly an error that occurs due to the limitations of the computer. Some computers in the past era, these errors no longer come, and they no longer appear nowadays, because our computers are nowadays very powerful as considered to the old ones when this language was actually invented. So the execution errors occurred due to the complexity of the program, and so when the program was complex, the computer couldn't execute it, and so that would be an execution error. It would just gives you some absurd results or wrong results, or some kind of, it will get hanged, or sometimes it is used to shut down itself, and that was mainly an execution error. These errors no longer kind of appear, and the disadvantage of this execution error was that, and like logical errors, execution errors were difficult to spot. So you couldn't spot an execution error in your program. So now after debugging, after the procedure of debugging, we have to run the program, and for this I'm gonna show you a sample program in which I'm calculating the sum of three numbers. Now when I will typed this program, so there comes the procedure of running the program after typing. So what would I do to run the program is I would first type the program, the whole program, and after that I would either press the F2 key, or I will just use the run command, which will give us the answer on a new screen. So that was pretty much the procedure of running the program and running a program in GW Basic. If you liked the video, then please go ahead, click the like button, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, guys. And stay tuned.